when a woman says she wants space or she just needs some time to figure things out or find herself. A lot of guys are asking me questions about how do they know the difference between her just genuinely needing some time and space to get her head together and just buying time, really planning a divorce or plotting her departure. How do you know the difference between a woman who just simply wants a little time to herself to relax and recharge, which is normal, and a woman who is quietly plotting her separation or divorce from you? Normally, when a woman is just needing space and time to herself to recharge, to find her sense of identity and to just connect with other people and not feel so smothered and so under the gun for everything at home, she still has a sense of relationship. When a woman is just needing space for herself but is not planning her departure, she still has a sense of her identity as a wife, as a lover. She's still mostly affectionate. She's still mostly kind. She's still mostly attentive. She's very honest. She's usually very vulnerable, and she'll tell you things that she's feeling and just ask for your consideration and ask for a little bit of understanding. And so that's real. So a woman can be depressed or otherwise disengaged and still not have any plan to leave you. She's just going through that phase where she needs a chance to recharge and connect with herself. And then there's the other part of this, and that is when a woman really is on her way out, when she's buying time, when she's getting all her ducks in a row and she's planning her departure. Whether or not she has somebody on the side doesn't matter, but behavioral changes are pretty obvious. And these tend to be indications of consistent disrespect, dismissiveness, eye rolling, avoidance, having serious problems with touch and affection, just the mildest forms of compliments or husband and wife affection. Hand-holding. Sometimes she'll pull away from you and give you a scowl if she's just disgusted or disappointed in you pursuing her again. That's usually a sign that something more serious is going on. And I wanted to bring up the difference here because my advice to a man when a woman is in a normal state of, depression or sadness or just wanting some time to herself to get unsmothered, his responses to that are very different. It's time to put just a little bit of good pressure on. Maintain your affection, maintain your good mood, maintain your proactiveness, maintain your pursuit of her. Don't apologize for being in love with the woman that you think you want to be married to. If she's pulling that stuff, you're going to have to push her buttons a little more and see if she's going to come clean. Continue acting as if you always do. Kiss her, hug her, initiate sex. You have to prick the boil. You have to do something to make it come to a head so you can get to the truth. But I'm going to teach you not to do it with anger and resentment and little boy whining and pouting and begging and pleading. That is the worst way to prick the boil. You have to prick the boil like a man. You have to step up and do it in a way that honors you, your mojo, your calm, cool, masculine value, and do it in a way that pushes it to the end, pushes it right to the edge to get her to come clean on what she's thinking. And I'll say this to close the video with, not every woman who thinks she's on her way out is really on her way out. Sometimes they get snarky and disrespectful and dismissive and all of those things I mentioned, and they are plotting a departure, they think. They're not totally sure, but they think. You'll never know. You'll never know what she's really thinking. You'll never be able to have the conversation about what she most needs and what she most feels unless you prick that boil.